Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today here in a 42-person free-for-all battle here in the world. I'm just trying to find a good spot for myself, but I think we have the best spot that we're gonna get. No, we'll go up here. This is a good spot. Yeah, I was about to say that corner was getting real crowded. It definitely wasn't worth it. We can make a start in the middle. It's not ideal to be here, but we can definitely do some damage. Oh, when the player below me actually starts with another guy, so that's going to slow them down a lot, unless he took him out. Never mind. And he didn't lose too many troops along the way, which is unfortunate for us. It is a little bit going to be, we'll see. I mean, we have the troop numbers on him. We just have to have a good expansion to match it, and we should be fine. Otherwise, we're in good money. The person to the far west of us is overexpanding. Everyone in Europe is overexpanding at this point, so we can definitely do some damage in Europe, but let's just focus in our infant growth phase right here, right now, and see how big we can get. Now, I'm not going to attack that player yet, because he actually has 6,000, not 300, the player in black who was the crown. We're just going to go after bots. It's always a little bit of a mistake to engage with players right away. And we're just going to continue to keep... Oh, hello. Oh, I had encapsulated you. Okay. Well, hopefully he just expands merrily and just ignores that. I don't know why he wasn't expanding in that front, but let's just continue to keep growing and see how big we can get. We do have that early crown, which is nice, but need to keep up our troop numbers, especially as that guy... Okay, he's going to go into us really aggressively. He's just, I think, having a bad day at this point. He's not really playing the game to win. He's just playing to take people out, so... It's unfortunate that we have that as a starting kind of Okay, yeah, he's going to keep going. That's really unfortunate for us. I'm glad we saved up a little bit of troops. This is why I'd like to play a little bit more conservatively, because in this position, if we were slightly weaker, I think people would be attacking us with a lot of vigor. So now we just have to save. Unfortunately, we're going to miss on the Uzbek guy down south, because we have to really save. I don't even want to go after those bots up there, to be honest with you. He's offering us an alliance. I don't really want to accept it right now. We're just going to ignore it because, okay, well, he's just going to keep attacking us. It's unfortunate the way this goes because we love to be attacking Korea in this moment, but sometimes you're just going to have to ignore players like this, and hopefully he goes away. So again, our red interest is not until 2.2 million, so we're just going to ignore it. He's found another target. Fantastic. Oh, it's a bot. Okay. How unlucky are we? A giant bot and a very aggro player. Doesn't bode well for us, but it's recoverable. This is not the end of the world, I'll tell you that. We can definitely make something happen here. Fortunately for us, Roma is attacking, so we're going to jump in on this guy as well. Just get him out of here at this point. He's taken so much land away from us, and he's just very, someone I don't think we could ever be allied with, just because his behavior was a little bit erratic, if you will. Now, we can go into Korea and ignore this bot, too. That is also an option. We're finally at 1 million. It's taken us a while to get here, unfortunately. 6th place right now. We're going to have to make some big moves if we're going to catch up to the rest of the leaders, because we're about half their strength, and I think Korea is going to be the best way for us. I don't really want to fight that bot until Pax Roma is ready to fight the bot. I'm just going to ignore it. This is something I really hate about the new game. The bot will just solo in on one person and just consistently attack them. It used to randomly attack everyone kind of equally, at least had the chance to. Now it just is like one guy. It'll finally attack somebody else, but that's after like 8 attacks on me. So I'm going to take advantage of this moment and push a little bit further into Scandinavia and Eastern Europe, grab some more land for myself, propelling ourselves into 3rd with at least a little bit of troops, respectable amount. So we should be okay, and we still have this bot to get, so that will be more land if we can get closer to our red interest. But again, the bot is going to make things hard, so let's try and get some alliances. Who is that? That's the bot. Okay, and the bot's also boating. Is just absolutely annoying AF. Let's start fighting this bot over here. He's taken enough of our land, and Pax is finally there, so we're going to push aggressively for this, try and grab as much land as possible. We're going to be shy of 60,000 pixels, so we're not going to get that first speed bump that we need. But we will get nice and big. I'm going to take that alliance because I wanted it. I don't want to go near the evil little girl player. That person has a lot of troops, and I think our path forward is into Asia. So that, yeah, we don't want to mess with that. He's boating down south. Great. He's not going to be concerned with things over here. Let's try and get alliance with Titan. Titan accepts. We'll tell Titan to attack Pax Roma. He should want to do this. It makes a lot of sense for him. He gets a lot of land, and he's not... just a little bit stronger than Pax, but he'll eventually probably want to join in. I was hoping he would join in right away, but alas, he does not. So that kind of slows us down, and we need to keep pace with the number 1 and number 2. We're very far behind, and Evil Little Girl is getting very strong. 90,000 pixels is nothing to mess around with, and we are in a bad spot as now they're starting to push up through the Middle East. Not good. Take out this bot. So the race against time is on. We just keep pushing into Pax Roma. Again, it's our best option. We don't want borders with Evil Little Girl, so we're not going to push into France. We're just going to ignore that for the time being, keep pushing into Pax, and hope the world aligns in a way that we can thrive, survive. I don't know. We'll see. It's not looking good. That South America player or Antarctica player is like already falling. So we have precious little time here. Roma's left and become a bot, and the bot attacked me. Super sick. Love that. Just the luck we're getting in this game is just, it's not going our way. We've been really hindered by a lot of bad things that happened to us early on. We've been able to recover. I don't know if we're going to be able to recover from here, but again, our best chance is in Asia, so we're going to keep pushing in Asia. Delaying as the time we have with Evil Little Girl as much as possible. Now involves going through Titan next. We do have Joe Mama, who is right behind us on the leaderboard, so hopefully we can link up with them and fight Evil Little Girl. And Roma is attacking Evil Little Girl, so that is great for us. We're going to keep pushing through Titan. He's run out of Antarctica. Oh, and he's pushing up here. That's not the best. That's not the best that he's pushing through Roma. I was really hoping Roma would survive a little bit longer. Okay, well, we'll grab as much of this as we can and get ready for our inevitable doom here. Oh no, he's pushing into Titan. Oh, the fool. Okay, this is a great opportunity. We're going to push for this land really aggressively. We're going to keep this going all the way through and hopefully have enough troops to fight. We're 70,000 pixels behind. Joe Mama, please accept my alliance. We're going to need to be friends here, as this is not looking good for us, brother. We need to fight this guy. We need to fight this guy. Oh, he bowed it down. Okay, I'm in. I'm charging. We're going to attack once a cycle, right as the bar fills up to the top, delaying him of his little cycle bonus of troops and trying to get a little bit more for us. That's at least the goal. We got a lot of troops in the ground to make up here. Still about 40,000 pixels behind. And there's a counterattack on us. Very painful. Need to keep up the pressure because Joe Mama is barely on Antarctica. So we cannot afford for him to lose land, and he is pushing very aggressively in Antarctica, which makes Evil Little Girl have to respond in kind. You can see it through the bar down south. Oh, he's all basically off. Not good. Not good. Granted, the crown only has 35%, but a large portion of that is the Corgi Peacemaker, who's left the game, the white player up in North America. So we're just going to keep pushing here. Joe Mama's like out of troops. This is not good for us. We are still very far behind. There's no boat coming from Joe Mama. Oh, this is, no, there's the attack on us. We need one more boat. We need just one more boat from Joe Mama, please. Please fight this guy. Otherwise, this is just downhill from here. It's hard to track the boats, but I'm just going to keep attacking here. Try and keep his numbers down, even though he's already about 4 million pixels or troops ahead of us. But we gotta just keep trying. There's no point in continuing. Oh, he attacked Joe Mama. That's the opportunity we need. We actually had more troops than him for a brief moment, and we actually got the crown. Keep going. Oh, this is big for us. I can't believe all he had to do was attack, keep attacking me. He went for the greed. So we're just gonna keep attacking him. This should be in our control. Now, granted, even like a small player like France could really disrupt things for us at this moment, but now we're like 50,000 pixels ahead. Things are looking okay for us, and he's still going into South America. He's still going into Joe Mama, so we're gonna really put the hammer and pressure on here. Just consistent attacks into the sky. We're actually gonna grab this down here so we have continuous borders into his Southeast Asia territories and push him on all fronts. And now we lead by almost 100,000 pixels. So we're very much in the money. He could still make a slight comeback if he was able to get through everybody in North America really quickly. I doubt he's going to be able to do that, though, by the time and pressure that we're putting on him. You can see that we almost have 3 times his amount of troops just playing slow and steady here. So now becomes the race to get on all of his territories before he has the chance to really come back. But we're sitting at 59% or 49%. So the game is in our hands. It's just about landing. So we're going to send a bunch of small boats everywhere. Let me not forget that. And over here. And just try and distract him with boats. He's going to want to try and keep us off his islands and his land. So we're just going to hit him everywhere, and hopefully that he misses at least one boat. We can take another continent away from him. That's our goal here. So it looks like we're about to touch down in South America. Nope, that boat was blocked. The one for going to Australia is not blocked, and the one going into Antarctica is also not blocked. So our strategy worked out well. We have those other 3 islands, or boats going to the islands in the Caribbean, so we'll be able to have a touchdown there. So we'll just keep pushing them here. And there we go. We have far and away won this game. We're at 58%. Now it's just about finishing them up, and we do need to touch down in South America. Here comes a couple of boats. Those look like they're going to get blocked, unfortunately. Let's send another boat. I should have sent a little bit bigger boat, but actually we touched down, send a boat. And will that be enough? Yeah, oh, it actually is. Okay, great. So now we can just push through the rest of him over here. And I am more than fine letting everybody else live. Holy cow, what a game that was. That was rather rough. We'll just finish him off here and grab, I forget that. And get this bot out, get these couple bots out of here. There we go. What a game. So we'll give the claps, good sportsmanship here. And let everybody know that we're going for the peace. Give one ye kissy face forward to boys. And then call for peace and go on to the next game. All right, next team up is going to be a 1v1 teams battle. We are on the black team. There is Ultimist or whatever. I think that's Ultimist. But anyways, never played with him before, but excited to give it a go here. He's the only other Corky here. So in 1v1s, you just kind of want to grab a spot somewhere in the middle. Pink's not really putting down any spots other than over here, but I do think it's important for us to stay back away from the western side where there's going to be a little more conflict so that we don't get a conflict over here on the east. Now, we do have one guy we're going to have to keep an eye out for, which is this guy right here. I think he's our only competitor. So the goal here is to quickly overwhelm him, get to him as soon as possible, overwhelm him, and then donate forward effectively. And how you donate forward is you donate at red interest. That is when the numbers turn red. You can basically calculate it by looking at your number over there. So I'll give you an example here in a minute. Let me just get into my infinite growth phase because I'm already delayed slightly on that, but it's okay. We'll just enter the bot phase with a little bit more troops now. In 1v1 bots, the bots are obviously a little bit more aggressive, and you can get stuck in spots where you don't have a way out, which is what we're kind of looking at here. I was really wanting to push over into the east, so that is not boding well for us. We're going to have to see a couple bots fall if we're going to have a chance at really helping our team here. And there we go. There's our way out. Let's push for it. That's all we needed. Fortunately, Mama's caught, or Ma, excuse me, is caught between a lot of their bots as well. So this is going to be all our territory over here. The black team is going to be able to do a good job. You are a little bit overexposed, sir. Not sure what your plan is. Might be a little bit of a new player. But let's get over there to try and support him before he goes down and grab the land along the way. Fortunately, some of these bots are already getting donated to. Yeah, player 672 is just suffering in this moment. So we'll help a little bit as much as we possibly can. We are going to be the crown, which we were anticipating, but we are in the back line. So I think saving is going to be a little bit more important than going right now because I'm worried about these guys making a strong push. And if they push really aggressively, actually, this guy's only got 10,000. I'm just going to push for it. No. We need to be ready for the HRE over here. Now, the magenta team does have more land than we do. There we go. Now we can push for it. And they're getting a lot more. And we don't really have a ton of troops. I'm going to block this off for right now. How strong are you? A little bit strong. Not the best. They have really broken through our lines. We don't have the opportunity to break through theirs as much. If this bot comes through, though, I'm going to rip through their lines just like they did ours. Just give me a little bit order. Let me attack you. And now I go for this. I'm going to rip through their back lines like they did mine. And see if we can just equalize here on the battlefield. Let's call out for money, because I can do a lot of damage if I just have the troops to do it. I'm the crown, so there is a chance that I get those donations, but we got to get rid of these bots before they start donating. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard for us to win the game. And no donations coming in yet. A little bit unfortunate. Let's take down these attacks. Just try and play as troops as wisely as we can here. And get to their back lines. Now, we are starting to get attacked. That was something we were anticipating. There's a full send on this guy. Oh my gosh, that probably threw the game for the magenta team. Was him full sending when he could have just attacked me instead. I was the bigger target, but now we have so much land. We just got to be able to hold it. We just keep going for land here. Let the interest carry us. Hopefully somebody will donate to me, because I can get this done with just a little bit of support. Now, we do need to be cautious. Fortunately for us, Russia is going to be able to be countered by other players on the board. Let's go ahead and start knocking down some of the weaker players here. Really start giving them a run for their money. Just say, hey, you can't attack me freely. We'll go for your land. We have 61%, so the chances of... Okay, that was really bad that guy just died. We still have 58. And we're okay. Now, prioritizing land is not always the best thing to do, but in this moment where you're just worried about donations like I was, that was kind of the reasoning for it. Now, yeah, we got to go after this guy. Knock you down a second. Actually, we can knock you down. Get you out of the game before you have the chance to come back and help your teammate. And then we just push into this last guy. So we're here. We're pushing. I'm with you, Corgi. It's the other Corgi. Oh, my God. Thank God for the other Corgi. Because otherwise, this would have been a little bit of a disaster. Now, it might not be the worst thing to just save up for a second. Build up our troops. Get the advantage. And now push. So let's go ahead and start hitting now. The 1-2 punch will be inevitable. It will take a little bit longer because we're not saving up, but I agree with Sir Corgi over here. There's the full send. We save our boy. We come through this one. Well done, my friend. Thank goodness you were there. Thank goodness somebody else was saving, because I went on that expansion run assuming I was either going to get donations or someone was going to be able to help me in the back lines, and I didn't get those donations, but fortunately for us, Optimus was able to come through at the end. So we'll call for peace here, give the kissy face for Du Bois, go for the peace, and say GG's to all involved on that one. A little bit stressful game there. But as we do start to wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made this part of the video. If you're new around here, hey, subscribe for more. I put out these videos all the time. But for now, boys, I'll see you in the next one.